a couple of days it has been. I went to training for the first time yesterday. I didn't feel comfortable recording in there first day. Thought I better get to know everybody, better get used to my surroundings and maybe introduce myself to a few before I just start whipping out a camera and going, hey, this is me, and recording everybody else who's training there. I woke up this morning a little bit sore. My calves are a bit raw. Haven't been used in a little while, so that's a bit rough, but that's fine. That is to be expected. That's all right. The real problem is I woke up this morning and I have vertigo. Vertigo's hit again. I was super dizzy. I'm sitting out here now and just like fine, and I can walk around and move and stuff, but I had to get a bolt here because I didn't trust myself riding my motorbike. Today's actually the day where I'm going to go get my driver's license, which probably isn't the best situation to be doing it in, but there's no practical tests of the exam. As far as I'm aware, it involves sitting down doing a brake check test, so there's a set of lights that go off that go in a sequence from green to red, and you have to press the brake before it goes red. There is a depth perception test where you have to check where two pins, make sure they line up at the closest point, and press a button to stop that, and a colour test, which I'm a little bit nervous about because partially colourblind. A little bit. I don't think it should be too much of a problem though. It's probably just traffic lights, so it shouldn't cause too much of an issue. I have had vertigo in the past before, and it actually fixed itself on its own. I did go to not a chiropractor, I can't remember the name of it, some sort of body movement place that did the movements of my neck to make it fix it, and somehow I'd already done that by myself, laying in bed recovering, but I should be fine. I'll have to be fine to get back to training, but I might have to take it easy for the next few days and see how we go. So once again, I'm using the services of One Stop Visa in Soi 6 in Pattaya to get my driver's license. This one, I believe I said it in a previous video, 6,500 baht for a license conversion, as opposed to getting my license fully fresh from the Transport Bureau. So I do have my motorbike license back in Australia, which means I had my car license as well, but which means I shouldn't have a problem getting it all sorted out here as a transfer rather than a fully new license, which is a bit more expensive and a bit more time consuming. With the license transfer, I should be done by midday today, have it all sorted out and be ready to go and be able to head home and ride my bike legally here, which would be a bit of a relief, so in case I do get pulled over, it won't be a problem with the police. But we'll always still be wearing a helmet because they like to target foreigners with overtie people with helmet fines. So don't really feel like copping any fines here. I don't feel like paying. So it turns out there is actually 4 tests here at the transport department, which I got to do. Thankfully, they all should be relatively easy, which is good, but we're just waiting for the appointment for us to rock up, hopefully sometime soon. I think they said 10:30, which is about 40 minutes away, so we'll get there, we'll figure that out, and it should be a good time. And then we'll end up probably waiting around until about 12:30 after all of the tests to get it all done. But everything's paid for, gets paid for by the visa people after we've paid our money to them, so we don't have to worry about it. And I get 2 licenses. I get one for car and I get one for motorbike. So I'll update on that once I get out and once I'm done. Well, I did it. I passed. I was a little bit worried when I first walked in there about the traffic light colour test. I was having a real hard time spotting the difference between the yellow and the green, but after watching it for a while I was able to distinguish it a little bit easier. Thankfully there's a little bit of a way so I could watch how all the tests were done, so you get a fair bit of like show and tell before you actually have to do it, before you have to go do it yourself, which is nice, so that was easy. I feel like I aced the emergency braking test, but I didn't even get to see because the guy was standing in front of it when I did it, but that's fine, so that was good. But now I have my car license and my motorbike license here, so I shouldn't get in any trouble if I get pulled over by the police. I'm sure they There'll be the occasional one that'll still try to do me for something, but that's just Thailand, and being a foreigner here, it is what it is. Thankfully too, my vertigo seems to have cleared up a little bit. I've been trying to avoid moving my head down or putting in like weird positions, so it's not ruining my day, so I haven't been too dizzy, but yeah, it's been good. So that's all passed now, got my license, and have a good day. So all done, got dropped back off at Soi 6 at One Stop Visa, which is good. Jumped on the BART bus down to Central. I haven't eaten today, just had a nice coffee. So come here, get something to eat, have something tasty, have a good time, and then probably head home for the day. The original plan was to go to Muay Thai this afternoon. I'm not sure if I would make it though. Just might go lie down later and see if my head still spins every time my head moves. Probably best to take it easy and avoid having falling over or hurting myself at Muay Thai more than I need to. It was always the plan to take it easy with Muay Thai to begin with anyway, because I knew I was going to be sore, and I'll eventually work my way up to every day, twice a day. Don't want to hurt myself before I even start. So many good looking places around here, like good looking food. This place here, oh, it's by Oishi. That's cool. So the same place I like to get ramen, they do this food as well. And there's different like tier levels of what you can get. The more basic stuff down the bottom, the 400 baht plus tax, you get a bit more, and then a bit more depending on how much you spend. But I do plan to come to a place like this. Probably not today. I don't really feel like gorging myself that much with food. But bad news is, I just rode the elevator up to the top here, and my head started spinning. So definitely not in any state to be training today. Hopefully it'll clear itself up. If it's still like this tomorrow, I'll probably have to go to the doctor. So we can figure that one out together and try book an appointment for a doctor's somewhere and see if I need to go see a specialist or what the go will be, because I haven't had to do that here before, so that might be a fun adventure in itself. Oh well, it'll be right, we'll figure it out. Should be a good time. Spotted this, a giant donburi set, 300 baht for the cheapest one. Comes with drink, miso soup and ice cream. I'm liking the look at that. Or the karaage one. Let's give it a shot. Bit of a look at the menu. Stuff looks pretty good. I think she's just bringing out the extra menu now for the giant donburi. I might get the
chicken.
Yeah, I'll get the chicken karaage.
The pork.
Oh, actually,
Pork.
you know, I might get the pork.
Yeah.
I'll get that one.
Okay, this one.
Vanilla ice cream.
Have vanilla ice cream and matcha ice cream. You can.
Yeah, I'll get the vanilla.
Vanilla one.
I don't want any of the drinks.
Okay. Sorry, cannot change.
That's okay. That's okay.
You cannot. Okay. I want this.
Don't need to
I can
change.
have
Yeah.
Arafas.
So have Coke Zero.
I have to cook like.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. That'll be great. Thank you much.
Okay. Order.
It seems to be whenever I look down with my whole head, everything just goes wobbling back and forth. So if I don't do that, I should be okay. But I don't really want to get on a bike and then have to look down at my speed or check something, and then get dizzy on the bike and just topple over. I feel like that'd be a pretty bad day. But for now, ordered some food, having a good time, hoping this is good. It looks like it's really good in the photos, but I haven't eaten before. This was the restaurant Zen, by the way, in Central Korea. They didn't have Coke Zero, they only had Diet Coke, which I don't think I can't remember the last time I had a Diet Coke. heard too many bad things about it growing up. That the artificial sweeteners are no good, but I remember it tasting different. I can't remember exactly what it was. It's not bad. It's very light. Light. I don't know how I can describe it.
Miso soup you order already or now? Okay. Every
It's a lot of food. It's really good though. I'll dig in. Well, that was a pretty fantastic lunch. Now just to jump on a bus, head down Beach Road, get all the way up to Walking Street, and then head down John TM main road to go get back to my condo. Other than that, it's been a pretty good day. I'm looking forward to a lie down because being dizzy sucks, so that'll be good. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.